A car amplifier basically has the function of maximizing the output from your car's sound system. When you have a car amplifier, you can easily listen to music with improved sound quality while on the go. Are you having trouble installing and powering your amplifier? No worries, as this video got you covered on the procedures of getting your amplifier to work. A car amplifier may be a little bit challenging to install and power since you are working with your vehicle's electrical system. But with this essential information, you will be able to jump start and get it done within 3 to 4 hours. Before we get into the installation, we will have to discuss some important steps we may get to take when going through the process of installation. First, you need to get some wiring kits, as car amplifiers don't come with such. You will need to purchase separately an inline fuse, remote turn-on wire, RCA cables and speaker wires. After all these materials are made available, the power and ground wires need to be thick enough to provide the amplifier's demand. This is because the amplifier won't perform up to your expectations if they are not good enough. You will also have to measure the distance between where the amplifier will be placed from the speakers in order to avoid a shortage of wires, so you will have to make sure the wires are long enough. The next step is the inline fuse on the power cable installed within 6 inches of the car battery connection. It is very necessary for protecting your wires and vehicle from the fire in case a short circuit occurs. Choosing a fuse for your wires is based on manufacturer's ratings, but for a 16 to 20 foot run, your amplifier will perform best using these recommendations. 25 amp fuse and 10 gauge wire. 60 amp fuse and 8 gauge wire. 100 amp fuse and 4 gauge wire. 250 amp fuse and 1/0 gauge wire. As mentioned earlier, amplifiers' wiring kits are not included with it, and this includes the signal wires. The amplifier receives signals from all the receiver's output cables, which come in pairs. When connecting new speaker wirings from your amplifier output, you can work with wire sizes of 18 to 14 gauges, and note that a low gauge will lead to a thick wire. The amplifier should be 3 feet apart from the car stereo as minimum distance to avoid interference and electrical field interceptions, and ensure you do not attach or screw your amp to the car's chassis. This is likely to lead to noises and sound interruption, and all these should be considered so that the amplifier may not interfere with the stereo's AM, FM services. Here's how you can get more power from your amplifier. 1. Changing your car's speakers. Not getting enough power from your amplifier may not be as a result of the amplifier itself, but because of the low-quality speakers. You might be using a powerful amplifier, but when paired with inferior speakers, it might not work quite well. So, it's advisable to try your amplifier on different speakers to observe if there are any quality differences and know if the amplifier is the problem. 2. Set your amplifier's gains properly. You might be experiencing lousy sounds from your car stereo because you haven't adjusted your amplifier's gain properly. The gain control of your amplifier increases the input signals of your amplifier. 3. Using the equalizer. The structure and material of your vehicle can play a role in reducing the output of your amplifier. The body of your vehicle, either plastic or glass, may cause the music from your speakers to become lousy. This is where your equalizer found alongside the dashboard on your amplifier comes into use. Adjusting the amplifier's treble and bass controls can help improve your car's acoustics. 4. Adding a capacitor to get more power. Well, yes, your subwoofers and speakers and vehicle may not come with appropriate capacitors to help aid your amplifier in giving you the desired power boost to your vehicle's sound. You can connect the condenser with the power cable of your car's battery, and then your capacitor should be fixed close to the amplifier. After this attachment has been made, it will give you the stronger amplifier you need. Have it in mind that this connection can only be done appropriately by a certified automobile technician, so it's recommended you seek the help of a technician. 5. Using high-quality wires. Making use of high-quality wires will be a great addition to the power of your amplifier, as inferior ones do not transmit electricity efficiently to your car amplifier. Making use of cheap or low-quality cables will not give your amplifier the quality input required for it to perform properly. Discarding substandard cables and replacing them with superior ones will help bring the best out of your amplifier. If you've enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so you'll know once we post a new video. Also, drop a comment below so we can know your thoughts. Finally, don't forget to check the description below for more details and visit our site www.zimcaramp.com for more awesome car amplifier content like this.